I'm Bharti here. Studio Tara has turned 20, and as a part of our 20th year, I want to bring to you Preserving a Legacy. Years of being a jeweler, people keep saying, oh, I have to go to the locker to bring my jewelry back. Oh, I have to do this. Oh, it's inside. Oh, it's in my mother's house. Let's bring it out. Let's make it relevant for today. Let's make our parents happy and let's carry forward the legacy. Today, I want to talk about cabochon rubies, or Kemp as we call it in the south of India. Generations of South Indians have been giving their children and their daughters and their families these little ruby sets and ruby bangles and ruby jewelry. In particular, these rubies are scooped out at the back and a foil is kept to set it. So the color of the ruby is still red, but the foil adds more redness to it. So it looks almost blood red. It's not necessarily so, and sometimes it is so too. Generations, we've been using them for weddings actually. It's auspicious to wear it and is considered wealthy, of course, as in wearing any jewelry. So I want to talk about this particular piece, which I've tried to do a modern and contemporary design, where I've used the diamonds in a geometric pattern and put the rubies one after the other. It's taken me 4 years to collect these because it's old pieces that I've removed and put the rubies together. And some of it, of course, is a legacy from my grandmother and my mother to me. This is very personal to me and I love it very much. It's actually a harem, but in a modern way. So it can be worn with saris and it can be worn mostly with saris, but I'm sure these days children wear skirts and shararas and gararas. It can be worn with them too. I'm just putting it on to show you that it sits really well on the neck and it complements the color and the tone of the wearer, whoever it is. I think men can wear it for weddings too. Grooms as such can wear it. It's set in 22 karat gold and it has old Burmese rubies. As I said before, the color is not necessarily only the ruby. It's got this red foil below it that accentuates its redness. It's set with links at the back that by itself is a design, which I quite admire myself. I don't have pictures of my grandmother's jewelry, but there were studs. There was a ring, a Nelly ring, a traditional Nelly ring, which I'm actually wearing now, but in a tourmaline and Navratnam. I decided to put these together and make it more relevant for my mom to wear actually. She has now given this to me. So far I haven't worn it. I'm looking forward to wearing it when COVID goes away. What we decided to do was collect the pieces and do a small pendant. Along the way I realized that was not going to work for her and she wanted something grander. So I made her wait a few years, collected more pieces of rubies, and actually did this entire necklace. It's about 24 inches long and looks really grand worn. I also did a pair of bangles, which are slightly smaller in size. So if we're looking at a 5 carat stone each in the necklace, the bangle is about 3 carats each for the stone. It's evenly matched and it's quite continuous in the design. The idea was not to remove the traditional look, but to keep it relevant for today and modern enough for us to wear with Western clothes as well as Indian clothes. I have another piece that I'd like to talk about. In this, I've done a completely different look. One, the rubies are way smaller. Again, it took me a few years, more than a few years to collect them. But these are not evenly sized as the other one was. What I decided to do was keep the old setting, which is make them into little rondelles, put an old sarade as it's called, it's a cord, through it and put a pendant below it. This looks a little more traditional than the earlier piece and it is more bridal. This I did for a bride who requested an old piece. I removed my pieces again, I reset them and I gave it to her. She did great justice and she wore it for her wedding. I was really, really proud. I added a little umbrella of diamonds just to lift the rubies and give it some sort of a bling and character for the bride. Below it is a traditional looking pendant of which I made earrings for her too. So this is pretty heavy to wear in terms of gold weight as well as bulk, but it looks really nice. Maybe I can just show you as I put it on. At the back, I did a little bit of a flying saucer look just to elevate it and make it fun. It actually goes quite well with the traditional design, as we have a lot of geometric designs in our traditional jewelry too. And it's got a accentuated big hook to hold on to the weight. I'm really proud of it. I'd invite you all to bring your big pieces and old pieces for me to make. It would be a pleasure to reinvent old jewelry. Happy to explain this to you. See you in the next episode of Preserving a Legacy. Bye.